Welcome everybody back to the WrestleDude YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are back with another card opening video, but this time it is for NXT exclusive trading cards. Now I am filming this right off the back of filming an AEW cards opening pack, so if you guys didn't check that video out, I would recommend watching it after this one's over if you're a fan of AEW or just a fan of pro wrestling altogether. You don't have to be one or the other. That's why I did AEW and NXT, just because I like both of them. Or at least this black and gold era of NXT, not as much NXT 2.0, but to each their own, you know. But that's not what we're getting into today. What we're getting into are these two boxes. Now, these are the boxes that you would see holding the cards at actual hobby shops. So this is a full box, and as you can see on the writing here, it says 2 autographed cards per box. So in both of these boxes, we are going to get 2 autographed cards. So I will have 4 autographed AEW NXT cards by the time this video is over. So I'm very excited to just dig on in, and I'm interested to see what autographed cards we get here, because you know it could be any superstar from NXT from this era. So it could be one of the 3 that's featured on the cover. It could be Finn Balor, Raquel Gonzalez, Santos Escobar, could be Karrion Kross, could be Scarlett, or it could be somebody who was only featured on the show maybe like once or twice and then got released. So who knows who it could be, but I'm excited to get into this. I am not entirely sure how it works in terms of like where all the good cards are. I know it's sort of similar to like Pokemon, where like you move a certain number of cards in the front, so that way the really good card is at the back of the deck, so that way you can have this grand reveal. But I'm not sure how this works with these cards, so I'm just gonna wing it, and we're gonna go with the cards packs that are on top. So how many, holy cow, how many packs do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 20 cards in each box. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. I never thought I'd get this way about trading cards, but this is actually pretty exciting. It's sort of like, it's like gambling, but even if you don't win big, at least you have some really cool stuff to begin with. 2 roster cards per pack. And then 7 cards in total. Okay. So let's see here. This is our first one here. Let's see who we got. So this is NXT 2021, so it'll be around this time frame. I'm interested to see. Ooh, Kushida versus Cameron Grimes. Hell yeah. I love both of those guys. That's awesome. Kyle O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne for #1 contendership for the NXT Championship. Hell yeah. Fandango. Oh, man. See, again, this is sort of a similar situation to when I was opening WWE card packs. Sometimes I get cards of people that have been, like, released or fired, and I just think, like, oh, man, that sucks. But that is still very cool. And again, this time we got Bronson Reed, who is now Jonah in Impact Wrestling, but at least he's still doing good stuff. Ooh, we got a really cool Finn Balor one, a Finn Balor from 2019. That's pretty sick. I like that one. Oh, that's a really good one. This is from Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. One final beat. Hell yeah. I love that one. And then NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa versus Adam Cole from NXT TakeOver Portland. That is sick. Already our first pack, and we got some really awesome cards. Unpopular opinion, but I really do love the one final beat match. It did have some problems, but overall I was very entertained by it, and I do still think the right person won. And I don't think people should have been booing that outcome. I feel like people should have been cheering it, because that's the outcome we should have had throughout this entire feud. And I did an entire video on why Johnny Gargano was still the babyface in that feud, if you want to check it out. We have Keith Lee defeating Dominik Dijakovic and Damian Priest to retain his North American Championship. Ooh, we have Adam Cole and Finn Balor winning the Fatal 4-Way matchup to become the NXT champion, and then that led on to their one-on-one match to become to see who would be NXT champion. We have the Broserweights become the tag team champions at TakeOver Portland. We have Malcolm Bivens' rookie card, so definitely gonna sleeve that. Danny Burch Again, another really good wrestler that got released. Breezango becoming the #1 contenders to the tag team titles. And then the last card of the pack is North American Championship Timothy Thatcher versus Damian Priest. Very nice. So it seems like a lot of these are match cards, and then there's, yeah, like it said on the box, there are 2 roster cards. So there are 2 cards in each pack that will focus solely on one specific superstar, and then the other ones are like little highlights from matches, which I actually kind of like that, because NXT had a lot of really good matches throughout the year of 2021. So I'm pretty excited to see what stuff we get, but I'm very excited to see what autograph cards we get, because we haven't gotten our first one yet from this box. I'm interested to see what that's going to be. Ooh, we have Kushida versus Tony Nese. Kushida's just always going to go in here just because I'm a big fan of Kushida. El Hijo del Fantasma. That was what turned out to be Legado del Fantasma after he won the Cruiserweight title. Adam Cole defeats Dexter Lumis. Wonder why it has that like weird purple like outline. That's kind of strange. Ooh, Finn Balor again. Definitely going to sleeve that. And then we have Zach Gibson. Soon! Johnny Gargano defeats Austin Theory. Oh yeah, and then Austin Theory, I think, quit NXT, and then he came back to be in The Way. That's pretty cool. And then we have Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch defeat or retain the NXT Tag Team titles. All right, cool. So far, some pretty good stuff. I feel like the fodder, or like the kind of meh cards, are kind of equal, or actually I think there might be more fodder than there is good cards. I don't know. Let me see here. It might be kind of even. Nope, the fodder, there's more fodder than there is good cards. We got to pull this back. Oh boy, can we pull it back here? I don't want there to be fodder, but I also don't want there to be repeat cards, so we'll see. But I don't know. Ooh, Dexter Lumis defeats Roderick Strong via countout. That is just a really cool picture of Dexter Lumis, like, doing his creepy crawl into the ring. Focus. There we go. Sorry, guys, my camera does not like to focus very easily. What is that? Cameron Grimes earns his spot in the North American Championship ladder match by defeating, I believe that's Kushida? Huh, alright. Ooh, we have a Scarlet card. We are NXT, so that's our roster card. And then Adam Cole, baby. Why do we have a Matt Riddle card in here? That's kind of weird. Alright. Finn Balor returns from injury and is confronted by Scarlet. Alright, that was a cool moment. Hey, and then we have Johnny Gargano in The Way, celebrating after winning the North American Championship and celebrating with all of their awards. So that was a really good pack. There were some really good cards in there, reminiscing on good moments from NXT. What the hell? Oh, I thought there were more cards. There's like a little slab of cardboard underneath the cards. I thought I was blocking off a whole nother set. I was like, how many cards are in here? I thought it was 20. All right, let's see here. Damian Priest versus Austin Theory. That was pre-The Way Austin Theory, I believe. Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan winning the tag team titles. Roderick Strong defeating Dexter Lumis. Indy Hartwell and Caden Carter. Those are our 2 roster cards. Repeat. And then Adam Cole defeating Dexter Lumis. All right. Some cool roster cards there. That's pretty sick. Still no sign of our autograph card. I'm curious to see where that comes from. Keith Lee versus Damian Priest for the North American title. Scarlett and Karrion Kross in their debut match. So I'm definitely sleeving that. Xia Li, very big fan of Xia Li. And Ashante The Adonis rookie card. Definitely sleeving. Ooh. Hello. I like that card. Collect all of the Midsh's Media 1 illustrated card. Well, I like that art style. That's pretty cool. And then Damian Priest brawls with Karrion Kross. And then we have Legado del Fantasma, or I'm sorry, Santos Escobar unmasking himself after winning the Cruiserweight Championship. Okay. Another good pack, pulling us back from the pile of fodder. I believe the good cards have now taken over, so we'll have to see how many good cards we get by the end of this box, because I kind of want to weigh them out and see like how many good cards we got in box 1 versus box 2. So we'll see here. Fingers crossed we get a lot of really good cards. I'm very confused why we had a Matt Riddle card in there too. That's kind of random. Keith Lee, North American Champion from NXT TakeOver in Your House. Dexter Lumis, Candice LeRae, and Fabian Eichner. Nice. Riddick Moss. So do they all just come with like a random Raw or SmackDown card? That's kind of weird. Then we have the Undisputed Era, who are now... Well, Roderick's not in NXT, or Roderick's not in AEW, but most of Undisputed Era is now in AEW. But they just don't call themselves Undisputed Era. That's still crazy how so many people from NXT, even from this time, how so many people from NXT are now in AEW. It's very weird. Or just not in WWE anymore. What is this? Karrion Kross defeats Danny Burch. Roderick Strong and Danny Burch defeat Fabian Eichner and Raul Mendoza. What was the point of... I think this might have been... It was supposed to be like a 4-team match. But I think instead they like did it like this because some guys couldn't compete in the match. Interesting way of doing it. Ooh, Keith Lee versus Dijakovic. I am definitely sleeving that because that was a very awesome match. Then we have Karrion Kross and Piper Niven. Yes, and she's called Piper Niven instead of being called Stupid Fucking Dewdrop. Nice. Then we have the Broserweights celebrating. That is awesome. Oh, and it's the Piper Niven rookie card, so that's even better. Still no sign of the autographs, though. I will be very deeply disappointed if we don't have any autograph cards in this box, because it is promised. So let's see here. Oop. I'm trying not to bend the cards, too, just because, like I said, if there are autographed cards, then they gonna be worth something, especially if they're from a higher-up superstar. But let's see. We have Legado del Fantasma. Ooh, we have Damian Priest cost Johnny Gargano his rematch. We have Finn Balor with the finger guns from TakeOver 30. We have Tyler Bate, big strong boy Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven. All right, so we got both the Mustache Mountain. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. That was a really good match. That was a really great match. And then Karrion Kross having to give up the NXT Championship. I do remember that being a very unfortunate moment, but a really cool way that they did it, where they had like Scarlett up on the stage, like making their logo catch fire and stuff, like the Phoenix falling and then rising a few months later. I do feel like Karrion Kross had a rough time in NXT. Maybe if there were crowds during his like whole start of his run, maybe it would have been a lot better, but who knows? It's in the past. Move on. Speaking of which, moving on, we have The Ways, Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory, no look high five, hell yeah. We have NXT Tag Team Champions Imperium defeat Ever-Rise, or as they go in NXT or in AEW now, 2.0. Oh, we have Severe. We have Severe, Sarav. I think he goes by Veer now. And I'm pretty sure he's still coming to Raw, but that's his rookie card. And then we have Robert Stone from the Robert Stone brand. Ooh, we have a really cool Finn Balor card of him doing the coup de grace in the ladder match against Kevin Owens. Another Finn Balor card versus Kyle O'Reilly. I loved the fucking matches between Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly. They were so fucking good. And then Leon Ruff winning the NXT North American Championship. Very crazy outcome. Made a big superstar out of Leon Ruff. And then the WWE released him. Very bummer of a situation there. Hopefully he lands on his feet in whatever he chooses to do next. Okay, so we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs left. All right. Whew, holy cow. All right, so let's see here. So the autograph card has got to be somewhere in one of these 8 packs. I mean, by process of elimination. So let's see what we got here. All right, we've got Timothy Thatcher versus Kushida. 100% sleeving that already. Bronson Reed. It's hard to tell which way I need to turn this. Fandango and Raquel Gonzalez. Ooh, and Timothy Thatcher. All right, Timothy Thatcher versus Finn Balor. That's cool. Repeat card, and Jake Atlas defeats Tony Nese. Wow, 2 more guys that are now in AEW. Wait, what the fuck? I just completely skipped over the our first autograph card is from Fandango. I think I skipped over it just because, like, I saw it was a Fandango card. I was like, oh, we already got this one. But no, we have an autograph card by Fandango. Holy shit. Or the Dirty Dango now. Holy shit. 34 out of 250. Holy shit. Damn. That's pretty cool. So we have our first autographed card from Fandango. That's pretty sick. So we're going to put that one, obviously, in the good pile. So we have found our first autograph card. Now I got to be careful, even with repeat cards. I got to be careful, like, what cards could be autographed. I feel like maybe I might have skipped past one here. I'm definitely going to feel bad if I definitely skipped past it. We have Bronson Reed defeating Roderick Strong and Johnny Gargano in a triple threat. Keith Lee being the double champion from Great American Bash. Sleeving that. We have the very same Jake Atlas versus Tony Nese card, just with a fancy border. Oni Lorcan. Kyle O'Reilly, definitely putting him in the good pile. That was Santos Escobar in his former gimmick, and then a repeat of Keith Lee versus Dijakovic. But still really good cards. God damn it, man. Kyle O'Reilly. Great fucking wrestler. Still in my mind, if he would have stayed in NXT and NXT wouldn't have turned to NXT 2.0, I definitely feel like Kyle O'Reilly would have been the NXT champion at some point. It just seems so obvious, just the way things were going on TV for him. But, you know, who knows? Anyways, on to the next one. Gargano winning the North American Championship back at Halloween Havoc. Very nice. Breezango becoming the tag team champions. A repeat of The Way with all of their trophies. We have Volta. Glad that he's called Volta here. And then we have Matt Martell. Rookie card. Nice. This is Legado del Fantasma defeats Drake Maverick and Breezango. I believe that is from the Great American Bash. It is. And then Tommaso Ciampa defeats Leon Ruff. I think that was a little while after Leon Ruff lost the North American Championship, and he kind of just went down the card again. And then they released him. Very much a bummer of a situation there, but very bummer. That's all I can say about the situation, just very bummer. Anyways, on to the next thing. Damian Priest becomes the North American Champion in the ladder match. Damian Priest defeats Oni Lorcan and Ridge Holland. We have Casey Catanzaro and Isaiah Swerve Scott, again, character that is now in AEW. And then we have another one of those art cards, this time of Tegan Knox, as I launch her out of my hand. That is a very nice artwork. That looks very good. And then Damian Priest attacks Finn Balor. I believe that was en route to their matchup from In Your House. And then we have Jake Atlas and Kushida as a card, so I'm definitely sleeving that. I love Kushida. I think he's a really awesome wrestler. And it's a big bummer that his only title in NXT thus far has been the Cruiserweight Championship, a championship that is no longer a part of the company. But hopefully he wins at least... isn't he in a tag team right now? Hopefully he at least wins the tag team titles. Let's see. We have the North American Champion and NXT Champion Keith Lee. We have Timothy Thatcher defeats Riddle in the Fight Pit. That was the first ever Fight Pit. Marina Shafir, who I think now works for AEW. Jake Atlas, who definitely works for AEW now. Oh shit! Our second autograph card is Ilya Dragunov, the current NXT UK champion. Okay, so our first two autograph cards are from Fandango and Ilya Dragunov. And then we have Karrion Kross attacks Tommaso Ciampa. That was ahead of his big debuting pay-per-view match at NXT TakeOver In Your House. Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to put the autograph cards off in a separate pile here. And then the last card is Imperium attacking Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher. So our first two autograph cards are from Breezango and from Ilya Dragunov. So we'll have to see what other two autograph cards we get from the other box. Those are good. Those are very nice, especially the Ilya Dragunov one. That was one that I was not expecting. But yeah, very nice pile of good cards so far. I'll show you guys the good card pile once we finish up the box here. But we have three more. We have three more packs, and then we'll get to the reveal. But yeah, really good cards. Holy shit. Let's see. We have Drake Maverick versus Tony Nese. Oh, this was after he lost, and then they had to like do the whole storyline with him being fired or something. Roderick Strong versus Bronson Reed. Santos Escobar. Let's see. Who's that? Dave Mastiff. Rookie card. Nice. Yep, rookie card. Bobby Fish. Nice. Who's that? Karrion Kross versus Keith Lee from NXT TakeOver 30. Very bummer of a match that didn't do any better. And then we have Cameron Grimes attacks Dexter Lumis. Notice he is not looking at him because in storyline, Cameron Grimes was afraid of Dexter Lumis's eyes, which is why I think they did like a blindfold match or something like that. But yeah, I'm still floored by our two autograph cards. Those are two really cool autograph cards. I think they picked a really good picture for Ilya Dragunov too. That's a really nice one. Let's see. We have Tommaso Ciampa versus Karrion Kross from NXT TakeOver in Your House. So that goes with the one of him being attacked. We have Akira Tozawa. We have Joaquin Wilde of Legado del Fantasma. We have Dakota Kai. We have Finn Balor versus Riddle. We have Finn Balor again with the finger guns. And again, Santos Escobar. That's a card that I've seen quite a bit, even from the non-NXT card pack. Okay, this is our last pack of this box. So obviously we know we're not getting any more autographed cards, but even still, I'm looking for some pretty exciting ones, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see here. I'm trying to get the paper off. There we go. Okay, let's see. We have Akira Tozawa defeats Isaiah Swerve Scott. What is that? Johnny Gargano attacks Tommaso Ciampa. This would have been leading into the One Final Beat match. I like that card. Santos Escobar in disguise again. Austin Theory. Santos Escobar. Imperium confronts Undisputed Era. Let's see. That was Austin Theory revealing himself to be the guy in the ghost face mask. So, after all that, this is all of the good cards that we got from that box. And then we have our two autograph cards off to the side here. Now, the fodder from this, not too bad. That's all the fodder, but I feel like the good cards might have inched it out. Yeah, I feel like they're fairly similar, although I think the good cards might have outweighed it, obviously, because of the autographed cards. But, let's see. I'm going to put that over here. And then this box will be where all of the fodder cards go, or just, like, repeat cards. So we're on to our next box. So now I know the autographed cards are sort of, like, up near the top, so we'll do those ones last. But already some very, very good cards. I'm very pleased with my selection thus far. Whew, okay, here we go. All right. I'm glad that I finally got around to doing this. It was just always trying to figure out time to do it, you know, timing. I'm filming this at like 12:30 at night, so if you're wondering why I may look a little tired. But let's see here. We have Keith Lee defeating Cameron Grimes. We have Kyle O'Reilly earns an NXT Championship opportunity. I'll take that. Tyler Bate and Trent Seven again. Finn Balor winning the NXT Championship in Tokyo, Japan. Breezango. And we have Jake Atlas defeats Drake Maverick. That is our first pack. Some good cards, repeat cards, but some good cards still. I see so many like packages of like empty cards sitting over here. That's going to be a lot of trash to throw away. I'll make sure to recycle it though. Karrion Kross versus Danny Burch. Roger Strong in the random teams. Raquel Gonzalez carrying Io Shirai. Timothy Thatcher again. Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano. Sleeving that. Undisputed Era on the stage. And Isaiah Swerve Scott versus El Hijo del Fantasma. Sorry for my pronunciation on that. He just never used that name for so long. I wasn't able to really focus on it. You know, Santos Escobar, that's easy to remember just because, you know, he's been called it for so long. You know, he was only called that name for like a couple of weeks. There we go again. Santos Escobar defeats Jake Atlas. Let's see, we have Leon Ruff versus Timothy Thatcher. Karrion Kross versus Keith Lee. We have Saurav again. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name correctly. Who is that? Ooh, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano brawl at the PC. Nice. And then we have Karrion Kross versus Bronson Reed. Again, a very nice pack there. Very, very nice. I was about to make a Danhausen reference, but he is not from NXT. He is from AEW. And he's very nice, very evil. Yay! Alright, so let's see here. We have Santos Escobar, or Legado del Fantasma, picking up the win. Finn versus Kyle O'Reilly. Imperium win the NXT Tag Team titles. Oney Lorcan, Kyle O'Reilly, the Broserweights, and Finn Balor defeats Damian Priest. I feel like that pack was a complete repeat of some other cards. So let's see here. Sorry if I'm starting to kind of get through these a hell of a lot quicker. It's just I feel like there's going to be a lot of repeats. Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes in a strap match. I remember that being a fun match. Imperium defeat Breezango for the tag team titles. Marina Shafir, Jake Atlas again. Trying to make sure these aren't the signed cards. The Kushida artwork cards. Sweet. Like I said, I love Kushida, so having an awesome artwork card is cool. And then we have Tag Team Champions Imperium defeat Undisputed Era. And then Finn Balor defeats Adam Cole to become the NXT Champion. Again, awesome. Best card of that pack so far, obviously, is the Kushida artwork card. That is so fucking sick. Love Kushida. And that artwork was really cool. On to the next one, which starts off with Santos Escobar, Masked Cruiserweight Champion, Imperium, Dave Mastiff, Bobby Fish, Damian Priest from Monday Night Raw, even though this is an NXT pack. And then we have Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship. And then we have Pete Dunne returns when he teamed up with freaking Pat McAfee. Yeah, I remember that. Like I said, there's a lot of cards to go through here, so. I'm curious to see what our last two signed cards are. So we have Damian Priest costing Gargano again. We have the no-look high five from The Way. Leon Ruff becoming North American Champion. Joaquin Wilde. Dakota Kai. Karrion Kross giving up the NXT Championship. And Finn versus Kyle again. Alright, so we're getting a few more repeat cards. Again, still good repeat cards, so not too bad. I will sell these fodder boxes, so hey, at least some people, even if these are repeat cards to me, at least somebody's getting some good cards down the road. Let's see, Imperium versus 2.0, Keith Lee double champ. We have Austin Theory, Santos Escobar. Then we have Angel Garza. All right, Leon Ruff, NXT Cruiser or North American Champion, and Karrion Kross attacks Ciampa. Okay. So this is where you know I'm starting to get towards the end of the video because I'm starting to go a bit faster. Okay, we have Timothy Thatcher fills in for the Broserweights. I remember that. That was a very interesting way it happened. Broserweights Tag Team Champions. Cameron Grimes attacks Dexter Lumis. Non-signed Ilya Dragunov. Still going to sleeve it. And then Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai. And then, yeah, there's the blindfold match between Lumis and Cameron Grimes. And then Karrion Kross attacks Damian Priest, puts him through the wall. That was a very cool moment. I will have no problem sleeving that. I do, however, need to move all of the fodder out of the way. Put that in the box over here. I know there's going to be a lot more fodder for this second box just because I can already tell there's a lot more repeats. So there would definitely be a lot more fodder for this second box. Trying to get into, this is the last pack of the front of the box, and again starting off with another repeat. Timothy Thatcher in the fight pit, Drake Maverick, Karrion Kross attacks him, Xia Li rookie card, Ashante Theodonis, Imperium, Karrion Kross, and Keith Lee. So yeah, like I said, a lot more repeats. Okay, so now we're in the back of the box. All right. First pack from the back of the box. Let's keep an eye out for any card that has the autograph. Let's keep an eye out here. All right, so we have Breezango as the Mountie. Timothy Thatcher versus Tommaso Ciampa from War Games. Cameron Grimes being stalked by Dexter Lumis. Marcel Bartel. Raul Mendoza. Dexter Lumis eyes the North American title. And then Legado del Fantasma defeat Drake Maverick and Breezango. All right. On to the next top pack. Not really any repeats from that one, which is good. All right. Let's see here. My throat's starting to get a little dry, so I might have to stop and get a drink. Roderick Strong. Johnny Gargano. Indy Hartwell! All right, we got an Indy Hartwell signed rookie card. Hell yeah, that is a good card. Fuck yeah. And then right behind it, her wrestling mom, Candice LeRae, and Fabian Eichner. Cameron Grimes attacks Dexter Lumis. Cameron Grimes gets stalked by Dexter Lumis. Holy shit, so we have our second signed card here, which means, if my memory serves me correctly, this should be the next signed pack. So we're going to do that one last. And hopefully I'm right. Otherwise, we might have an anticlimactic video. But holy shit, Indy Hartwell. Holy fuck. And it's her rookie card. That's even better. Your first ever card, an autographed card. That sounds pretty fucking awesome. Drake Maverick wins Group A with a victory over Kushida. Kushida, like I said, immediately getting sleeved. Oh yeah, face-to-face, winner-take-all. Keith Lee versus Adam Cole. Sick. Imperium. Karrion Kross. Piper Niven, rookie card. Damian Priest versus Dexter Lumis. And Karrion Kross defeats Dijakovic. That was en route to him facing Keith Lee, I believe. If memory serves me correctly. Damn, that Indy Hartwell card is really awesome. Let's see. Keith Lee, Kross and Scarlett, Scarlett, Adam Cole, Big Bay, Austin Theory reveals himself, and Damian Priest attacks Karrion Kross. All right. Bringing the heat. Still some repeats, but not too bad. At least they're good repeats, I would say. All right, let's see. Damian Priest wins the North American Championship. Damian Priest, again. Roderick Strong. Kushida, hell yeah. Oh, and our next signed card is by none other than Trent Seven. All right, so what? Maybe my math was off. Maybe I did do the card trick wrong. Huh, all right, and then Kushida defeats Jake Atlas, and then the one final beat. All right, so I guess we'll do this one now that I guess I'm wrong. I did the card trick wrong. My bad. We'll still take a look at all the autographed ones, though, and we'll see what other cool ones we get in here. Let's see. Gargano, North American Champion. Breezango, Tag Team Champions. Tony Storm, no longer in WWE. War Games, Shotzi Blackheart. Finn Balor returns to NXT card. Tommaso Ciampa versus Leon Ruff. And Damian Priest attacks Finn Balor. A lot of really cool Finn Balor cards in this pack. Is that what it's supposed to be? Like, Finn Balor, like, career cards of NXT or something like that? I feel like that's what we're getting. All right, let's see here. Kushida defeats Cameron Grimes. I do already have that card, though. Kyle and Dean, or Dunn, or Butch, as he's called now. Jesus. Who's that? Flash Morgan Webster and Drake Maverick. Adam Cole Bebe. And Breezango. Dropping the leg drop. Okay, so we know that there's no more autographed cards, but we have one pack of cards left. So let's see if we'll get some new, different cards. Obviously, there's not going to be another autographed one, but we'll see. We'll see what we get in here. And then we'll take a look at all the good cards, and then we'll take a closer look at all the autographed ones. So we got Keith Lee, Dexter Lumis, Indy Hartwell, rookie card, not the signed one, Caden Carter. Ooh, Timothy Thatcher artwork card. Santos Escobar unmasked, and Matt Riddle defeats Timothy Thatcher. All right. Whew, holy cow. Wowie, wowie. All right. Holy cow. Okay. Whew, okay. All right. I need a drink. Holy shit. Talking for over 30 minutes. I apologize, but yeah, talking for that long, it dries out your throat very quickly. Anywho, let me grab this here. So here we go. We're going to do the comparison between all the good cards from the first box versus the second box. So here we go. This is the stack of good cards from the first box in total. And here's the stack of good cards from the second box. So obviously more good cards in the first box. Like I predicted, the second box had a lot more repeats, so I was expecting that. But still, altogether, a hell of a lot of good cards compared to the bad cards. Like I said, there was a lot of repeats, but even still, they're good repeats, so I should have no problem finding people that would want them. But let's get into the big thing that we were going to talk about here, which are the autographed cards. So we did indeed get 4 autographed NXT cards. And I'll be honest, I'm very happy with all of them. So let's go through all of them here. We have Trent Seven autographed card. Pretty sick card, like that. Trent Seven, really cool. We have 2 NXT characters and 2 NXT UK characters, which is pretty cool. We have Ilya Dragunov, the current NXT UK champion. What are the numbers on these, by the way? We have number 7 out of 50 on this. And then we have number 4 out of 50 on this. Holy shit. And then we have Breezango or Fandango dropping the leg drop, and he is number 34 out of 250. And then Indy Hartwell, probably my favorite out of all 4, just because big fan of Indy Hartwell. It's her rookie card too, which is pretty awesome. And then hers is number 24 out of 250. So those are our 4 autographed cards. We have, crap, I was trying to do a good, cool shot for the thumbnail here. But we have 4 autographed NXT cards. We have Indy Hartwell, Fandango, Ilya Dragunov, and Trent Seven, all to be sleeved, and probably later on looked up to see which one is going to be worth the most. I feel like it would probably be Indy Hartwell, just because it's her rookie card and it's signed. Usually I'm not really into card collecting, but I feel like something like that would be worth the most. But who knows? But yes, that was an awesome card opening video. I'm so glad I finally got around to doing it. It's, like I said, just been a matter of finding the time to do it. But thank you guys for coming on this wild journey with me. If you guys enjoyed, comment below, and who knows, maybe I'll do another one of these in the future. But it all depends on if you guys leave likes and comments on the video. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys next time when I am done putting all the awesome cards that I just got in my binder. See you guys later.